I thought my insomnia was getting worse until my apartment started responding. The first time my hallway light clicked on at 3:17 a.m., I felt a slow, crawling unease I couldn't explain. I am in my late 20s, live alone, and my sleep has been wrecked for years by a remote job and bad habits. So I didn't think it was a big deal at first and blamed exhaustion for noticing strange things. Looking back, I probably should have noticed how exact it was, the same minute every night, the same soft mechanical sound, never flickering or dimming, just on, like it had been waiting. I tried to rationalize it by telling myself the wiring was old and heat caused expansion. But the next night, while I lay still and stared at the ceiling, the bathroom fan turned on right after I thought about getting up to pee. That's when I realized something was wrong, because I hadn't moved, hadn't shifted my weight, hadn't even opened my eyes. Over the following nights, small coincidences piled up in a way that made my chest feel tight. The kitchen light glowing when I imagined water. The AC kicking on the moment I thought about how warm the room felt. My bedroom door creaking open when I wondered if I de-locked it. I kept telling myself insomnia messes with perception, that a half-awake brain connects dots that aren't there. But the timing was too clean, too deliberate. One night I decided to test it, staring straight ahead and thinking very clearly about the lamp across the room without moving my eyes. And after a long, awful pause, it turned on, bathing the wall in a dull yellow glow. I didn't sleep after that, just lay there terrified that even panic might be interpreted as a request. Over the next week I stopped pacing at night and barely shifted in bed, afraid movement would trigger something. But the apartment seemed to anticipate me anyway, the heater clicking before I felt cold, the fridge humming louder when I thought about food. I still don't know what I saw the night I finally sat up, but in the dark reflection of the window, it looked like the room behind me leaned slightly closer, as if the walls themselves were trying to listen better. I moved out 2 days later and told my landlord nothing, crashing on a friend's couch where nothing responded to me at all. The problem was my sleep didn't improve, and that scared me more than anything because it meant the building wasn't the only factor. Even now, months later, I wake up around 3:17 a.m. and freeze, half expecting a familiar click, monitoring my thoughts like they were dangerous. Sometimes ordinary sounds seem to hesitate, as if waiting for permission, and I wonder if I trained myself to notice patterns that were always there. My doctor says anxiety and recommends medication, but lying awake in the dark, I still catch myself thinking carefully, afraid curiosity might flip a switch somewhere I can see, and asking myself whether silence is really empty or just waiting for me to speak.